Whenever you go into a job interview, generally you will have one, maybe two people interviewing you. If you're lucky, you only have one. Nobody is going to hire an individual. It's not going to happen. Only thing they want to hire are mindless automatons. If you have little things that make you an individual, an eyebrow piercing, tattoo, things like that, cover them, hide them. Nobody wants to see them. When you enter the interview, you must realize that you're not there to get a job. You're not there to be honest. You're there to tell the individual what they want to hear. You're there to win them. You're there to win them as people. You're there to be likable. You're there to be their friend. Now what they want, what they're after, is they want a mindless slave who can do everything. That's what they really want. Regardless of the job position you're applying for, what they want is some person who they can utterly control, who is infinitely more talented so that they don't have to do any work. This is ideally the task. So all you have to do, going into the job interview, is communicate that. The truth is, in a corporate world, everybody hates the individual. They hate people who don't fit in. Think of everything that's soulless, and that's what you'll become. Before you go to the job interview, or even the company, you should look at what the people in the office are wearing. Already be part of their crew before you show up. You're just there to let them know why they're going to hire you, because you're so darn perfect. By watching television, by watching the programs that are popular, you'll understand what the mindset of the corporation wants. Values and beliefs that you may hold are largely irrelevant. What you need to do is think of, if I was a totally soulless individual dedicated to a company, how would I think? That's all you need to do. And you provide that little role-playing session. You only have to maintain it for maybe an hour during the interview. Why, absolutely. I will believe anything that's written on the promotion poster outside. That recruiting ad you put in the paper, you betcha. Gonna spend the rest of my life doing this. That's my goal. I have no aspirations for anything because I am a mindless automaton. You read mainstream books. You think mainstream thoughts. You watch the mainstream news program. Anything that's even remotely weird or different just kind of freaks you out. Whenever you're talking about salary, if you're desperate for the job, they'll know. So when you're negotiating your salary, I would usually find that try to go as high as you can at first, and then, rather, because it's harder to get money once you're in. So try to get as much money as you can walking through the door. But be careful with your bluff, because that can really bite you. You lie, and you keep lying, because they're lying to you. A good rule of thumb when considering your future with a company is flexibility. You don't want to at all appear unflexible. You want to be willing to mold yourself into whatever it is they want you to be. No matter how you've been trained or how you think you've been trained, your own ego actually works against you in a job interview. You must think to yourself, as you look at the person who's interviewing, what do they want and what do they want to hear? Chances are, with how they move, how they act, how they dress, they'll be screaming at you how they want you to act. In the battle for your soul, it is best to be covert. Above everything else, do whatever you have to do to be relaxed. Not sloppy and not a slob, and definitely not stupid, but you want to be relaxed, confident, because you've got this job. And if you don't have this job, you've got another job just around the corner, because you're a winner.